Now, what I want to share with you is a strategy of how to attract buyers like a magnet. And I'll tell you, even most agents are missing this. Because, I taught you, you find the deal and then you find the buyers. If you want to make it really easy to attract buyers, really easy to close a deal, here's what you do. First, you're going to use creative purchase strategies to place these properties under contract. Obviously, you're going to put bank financing in place, but if there's an assumable mortgage in place, you want to use that as well. And/or you want to negotiate seller finance mortgages. What you want to do is make it as easy as possible for the buyer to gain control of the property. Anything that you do to make it easy for that buyer to close means it's easier for you to get paid your assignment fee at closing, which means anything we can do to minimize the cash requirements of the buyer, anything we can do to minimize third-party financing of the buyer, what does that do? It increases the size of the universe of buyers who can close the deal and pay us our assignment fees. Plus, anything we do to minimize the upfront cash the buyer needs to purchase a property means they have more cash to pay us our assignment fees. So we're going to use all the same creative strategies we might use to buy the property ourselves. We'll do it even if we intend to flip it, because we'll make it easy to have our buyer come in and close the deal. Because we want to sell the creative contract. And the more creative your contract is, the higher the assignment fee, the more of a premium you earn in flipping that deal. That's the whole process here. That's how we can earn $37,000 on a flip fee on an abandoned property. Making it, negotiating that deal down, and making it more and more attractive to your buyers. The reason we're able to earn more than the broker's fees on these deals is because brokers price their services as a percentage, right? Typically at 6%. The maximum they earn typically is 6% of the purchase price. We don't price our services that way. We price our services based upon how much value we're delivering to our buyer. We deliver value by getting a very low price deal. We also deliver added value by making that contract very creative and easy to close through creative financing techniques. So we're going to employ all these strategies in order to create an asset, in this case a contract, that's very valuable to our buyers, so we can demand and receive a premium on these assignment fees, literally 5-figure checks. Every case study I showed you, and all the other case studies I could show you from other students doing their deals, we always make more than the broker because we don't think in terms of a percentage. We think in terms of value add creation and selling that value to our buyer. The other thing we do is when we price our deals, we make sure we're selling a good deal to that buyer. We don't sell them a retail value deal. We're going to sell them a good deal. Even when we add our fee in, they still are receiving a very good deal because that makes it, again, possible to attract a larger universe of buyers and get a faster closing. Very important strategy. Everyone make note of this because too many people are missing this. Too many people are shooting themselves in the water, shooting themselves in the foot because of greed. They're pricing their properties too high, or they're not creating value add. They're basically selling, retail assets. And the retail assets will sit on the street and not be sold. We get to create very good deals. Next, the one thing I want to share with you, the common theme through all of this is mindset, mindset, mindset. When you look at the deal I did with say the triplex, I had one buyer fall out, so I had to go find another buyer, and I had to go find one quickly. I didn't give up. I simply stuck to my guns and saw the deal through. I had to negotiate an extension with my seller in order to see that deal cross the finish line so I could earn $13,000. On that 56-unit apartment deal, that vacant boarded up property, that was an absolute mess. We had 3 negotiations of the contract. We had all kinds of environmental problems. We simply worked our way through, and it was my mindset, my conviction to see this deal get done and to oversee and work through all the obstacles that allowed that deal to be closed. Frankly, without that mindset, I would say that deal would not have closed. It would still be sitting out there. And then you look at Peter's deal. Peter had a number of challenges in his deal that he simply worked through. So it's the mindset that allows us to earn the fees because we're the one creating the value. We're not simply listing a deal, waiting for someone to buy. We see these deals through to closing, and that's how we earn our fees.